currently rated 1588, but this is a good sign because I'm playing white. My rating though is 1588. Just relax. It's good advice because I'm kind of nervous, but I think I did this pretty well so far. I'm doing everything I wanted to. I have a good opening so far, so. And I'm gonna take this pawn back, and then it's just gonna be a solid queen's gambit declined or accepted. My plan from here is to take back here, put my queen here. Probably do this first. I think you just move the queen first. I've seen a lot of videos. Nothing special yet. There's nothing going on yet. These d4 openings are all about just setting up your pieces for the first 10 moves. And this is the setup we're going for. Knights here, bishop outside of the pawn structure. Bishop either taking here or going here, but taking here. Castling, putting the queen here. Bringing the rook over to here so it's on the open file with the queen. I just go here, and if he takes my knight, I take with the pawn or something, and it's just a good structure. Oh, forgot about that. I'm usually pretty good about that knight move there, so I gotta go like here. I like to keep that bishop though. Oops, it's all good though. I think I castle now. Maybe build up a queen side attack. Blunderson McGee over here. No, I think it's like, I don't think it's a blunder, but he probably thought he was doing something, but I do have this little maneuver if he tries to take my bishop. Oh yeah, and then I take here after I take back here. Yeah, so I think he did make a little bit of an inaccuracy, or they I should say. Although 1940 mark. Oh yeah. We're in business, folks. His levels are dangered. Okay, now what? This? Probably this, but queen takes. Wait, what if I did boom? Oh yeah, after I lose my queen, and then his queen has to go here. Okay, so here, let me just recap this. Takes, check. Queen is on this square. Only way to block is for the queen to block, and then I take the queen. And then it's rook, 2 knights and a rook, right? Versus a rook and a bishop. I'm up a piece. Bishop can block. Bishop can't block if it takes my queen. I think this works. Guys, I'm a 1600 rated player, so have some faith in me. Yep, gotta get my knight out, right? So I'm up a piece and a pawn, yeah. And if the king goes here, fork. So what can they do? Not much. 1600 is not good. Oh, geez, my bad. Sorry, I got confused. I guess this is a good place for the knight. Rook c7, you think? I don't know. I thought about it, but I didn't know. The king just kind of moves, doesn't it? Okay, I got time. This is not a blitz game, so you can think. The knight blocks these squares, and if I go here, if he goes here and then I go there, it's like checkmate, right? So, or no. But it probably leads to checkmate. No. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go here. Yep, that's good. What can they do, really? Just gotta keep my pieces working together, because I'm up a piece. But if you're up a piece, and one of your pieces is doing nothing, then it's not like you're up a piece, it's like it's even. Okay, so now we're just looking at this. Because this, and then we can trade rooks, maybe? No? Gosh. Thinking. Boom, boom. I don't think that's good. So my rook's under attack. And what's my next move? Oh, maybe... I don't like it. Just try to get a trade. Rook c7. Everyone's spamming rook c7. Guys, okay, rook c7, king here, checkmate. Oh my gosh. It's like a hook's checkmate. Wow, I set it up. I set it up so well. And I was even doing my studying chessable checkmate patterns today, right before the stream. But it was giving me all smothered mates, so gross. It's like they have chances, but they don't. I hate that. Gosh, I should have ended the game earlier, guys. Now I'm nervous, because you know what happens when you don't end games when you're supposed to? You lose, and then you tilt. I don't think I'm jinxing it. I think jinxing it would be saying something like, "This is an easy win. Wrap it up a whole piece." Ooh, ooh. What is this? What do we have here? Can't go forward. Can't go to any of these squares. Okay, it should be routine here if I just put the rook behind the pawn and we don't try anything fancy. Also, maybe a little checkmate coming up here and get the rook and the knight and the pawn in the right place. But so I just walk up. We're really doing this, aren't we? I have a fork here. If I can just get this pawn out of here, so maybe I push these. Yeah, let's get the pawns up before I move the king, I guess. Like, what can you even do? You can't really move, so I'll activate the king once I lock up the pawns, probably. Next, I can push this, and I'll have two defenders here. And I'm not really worried about him ever trading this rook off to take that pawn, because I'll have a knight. As long as I have a couple pawns left, or a pawn left to queen, then I can win with just the knight. Okay. Expected that a little bit. And this helps me push more. That rook's gonna go in front of the pawn or something. Maybe I just transfer the knight to here. Maybe here, yeah. Probably best, actually. That'd be huge. Knight a5, I think, was a pretty good move, considering the fact that you usually don't want to move your knight to the side of the board, but I figured I'd do it here. I think I'm pushing the pawn now. Oh, wait, you just lose. Good game. New peak rating? One game away from 1600. 1594 is a new peak, everybody. We'll check the analysis here. Oh my gosh, this was a good game. I deserve that win. Look at that. 2 inaccuracies. 16 best moves. Let's just... Whew. Hold on, let me take a deep breath, sip some water, maybe sip a little more coffee, but I'm shaking. I probably shouldn't drink coffee right now. Okay, book moves here. Book moves. Oh, we're talking e4. Although it's the same. It's not. It's too early to. You can go both ways. Inaccuracy. Push the pawn. Ooh, I just gave him this. I just totally should have played. Well, it says maybe not, but it's like the same. I probably would have done it. So I don't lose that light square bishop. But, ooh, big blunder. Didn't I say that was a blunder? But I thought maybe they were just going to lose a pawn or something, but then I realized how much of a lineup I have. Guys, that's the thing about setting up your pieces in good positions, like the Queen's Gambit. You know, I was saying how we're going for a setup. It's like, I'm not even going for these good moves. They just appear. It just appears. Like, they'll just randomly play this knight blunder that looks like a decent move because they think, okay, you take there and then they take back, or you take there and then they take and then you take and then they take and they're up a piece or something, or it's just like a trade. But they didn't see how much my rook is on this open file, and if you take and then take and then it's a fork, so we didn't go that way, so we went this way, which is way worse. Was the best move here just to take here? Yeah, I thought that was what was going to happen. And then it was this, and then this. I thought this was going to be where we went, which would have been, I'm up a pawn, but probably going to get more soon. But it's like better than what they did. Sometimes when you blunder, guys, you got to figure out the best way to keep it together. The way to lose the least amount of material, which they didn't really do. They just kind of tried to danger level me, but I had the danger levels here because of this. Oh my god, I did so good calculating this because chat couldn't see this. Chat had no idea. Because didn't I calculate this perfectly, guys, from this moment? I was like, okay. Well, from this moment. I said I'm going to lose my queen here because I'm going to get his queen. Because this is how it went down. Takes. Boom. Brilliant. This should be a brilliant move. Chess.com throws brilliant moves. Like, just hands them out like Oprah. But this wasn't a brilliant move. I don't know. Not even a great move. Just the best move. But yeah. Just incredible. Because chat was like, no, the bishop blocks. The bishop blocks. But chat forgot that the bishop is right here because it just took my queen. And now the only reason this isn't checkmate is because the queen can block. And then I could get my knight out. There's so many ways to not lose here. At this point, there's just so many good moves. Attacking the bishop. I made the best moves though. Oh, but let's check out that missed checkmate. Oh wait, no, not a missed checkmate. Hold on. Oh, because they go back. But it would have been checkmate if they went here. Bruh, guys, I study checkmate patterns. And this is one of my favorite ones, and I just didn't see it because I forgot that this knight is now covering this square. But I was looking for that earlier, right? Incredible how I ended up putting my knight there and didn't realize that I had accomplished what I wanted. So, can't go here, so the king has to go back to any of these squares, right? And then wherever they go, it's just this is next. And, you know, but what I did, leaving their rook on the board is a little bit... gives them a little bit more than you'd like, because you can mess this up, but I have a knight, so it's really not that hard to not mess this up. You just have to think, take your time and think. But all right, let's go into the next one. I'm about to hit 1600 in this next game, everybody.